have America is your biggest market, and you're starting to have a dwindling talent pool from your biggest market. It won't be long before it's not your biggest market anymore, and then that's okay. But then you'll really be in a situation where in the States you're going to have a lot of people who don't watch the sport.
Yeah.
You know, how many guys with you know ugly beards who can't talk English are the American people going to actually follow, especially in today's climate.
Yeah. I think it's a matter of convenience for them with the PIs, as far as at least the one in Vegas, but you're right, the other ones aren't producing anything. PI
Well,
Mexico, PI China. Where's the Mexican fighters? Where's the Chinese fighters that are supposed to be the next? They're not there.
yeah, I would want to do a health check. Like I mean, is Mexico
I
and
don't know if it
China?
exists. Does it
Yeah,
exist?
are they even open anymore? Or we know they put more than a decade ago some money into opening centers up all over the country and all over the world and things like that. Maybe there's still one operating in Abu Dhabi, but it probably has a sponsor. Um, yeah, it's a very interesting and strange situation that they're letting the American market go. But again, we talked about too that the American fighters, at this point, you know, to fight for 10-10 in the UFC is a joke. And again, it's although money has gone up a great deal, the number of fights and they're not allowed to fight outside of so it's tantamount to fighting for 2-2 a few a decade and a half ago. You can't live off of 10-10. If you lose and you pay 20% to your trainer and taxes and this, you go home with enough money to live for a month, a few weeks,
Yeah.
depending on your life circumstance. But um, you, it's just not a viable career option still. But it is for a Dagestani.
Right. And they don't need a PI. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, they'll, they've got their mountains. They've got um, a history and a background of athletics and athletic trainers. Some of them are probably adapting over to MMA. Maybe they've got a little bit of that dog street fighter in you, like which never hurts. I.e., like Mark Coleman.